Hello, family. This is your brother Dana, and I'm coming to you with a place in One Love, a video where I'd like to just share my heart. I made the announcement, but I'll make it more official right now that my 28 years here in Chicago have come to an end. The beginning of the Most High Yah's true calling on my life when I encountered those 5 young black men who beat me up coming out of church one afternoon in 1994, began the journey of these past 28 years to try and understand the pain that was behind those young men when they said welcome to racism. In these 28 years, the Most High Yah has definitely given me even more than a glimpse. As I have lived in your communities, I have seen and I begin to understand the pain. But my faith with Christianity was never able to help me understand the reason why you are so hated and disliked. About 5 or 6 years ago now, it was at the brink of me giving up and finally saying, I will not walk with you, a God that I know is racist. Is when he spoke to me, he said, no, son, I'm not racist. They're not cursed because of their skin. They're actually my chosen people. But their time in this curse or oppression is now come to an end. It was then he took me to Deuteronomy chapter 28. And so I've continued these last 7 years in that truth, 6 years here in Chicago. Until now, I know that it has come to an end. And just a few minutes ago, as I was sitting and talking with the Most High Yah, he reminded me of my greatest passion and desire was to see a young man rise up in spite of all the obstacles, a young lady to rise up, but specifically a young man, because I had been laboring with them for 28 years now, to rise up and to one day to be able to take ownership of property and fulfill his right to the American dream. And so, as I was talking to the Most High Yah tonight, I began to weep because he reminded me and showed me, in fact, that the young man that is buying my property is a young black man. Not knowing the depth of his history, to where he came from or what he went through, but that this young man is allowing me to close my chapter of my work here in Chicago after 28 years. Because not only did my greatest passion come to fulfillment, and seeing this young black man be able to buy this property, and I'm not going into the details because this isn't about anything except for the Most High Yah, but he's coming in with nothing, and therefore I'm leaving everything. But it also is an assurance from the Most High Yah, letting me know that I also accomplished his purpose, which was ultimately my passion. And so tonight, as I said, as I was talking to the Most High and I was boxing up some of my belongings, preparing to make this move the end of next month, he released me of my work up here. And the 28 years that he had me to experience the depths of the pain and the suffering and the challenges that you, my Hebrew family, have gone through for 400 years. But like you, this new season is going to be a season where that pain in you first, and then it gets to be in me, relieved, set free. And I can't wait for the fulfillment of that chapter. Because now that I know who you really are, the next chapter has to come to a close with you in your rightful place. And so to you, my family out there, I just wanted to take a moment to share this with you. And when I get to Atlanta, yes, if there's individuals that live there, I will need you. We got to go out. We got to go out and we got to save. We got to fight for, defend those who the Most High Yah has called to be a part of this remnant. And so details will come about the mentoring programs, and this video is not even about that, but it's about our Father, the Most High Yah, is faithful. And I just want to share with you, family, that in your own personal area where you have thought you've been forsaken, we haven't been forsaken. We've been hidden. We've been hidden. And we have remained faithful to do whatever it takes to love the Most High Yah with all our heart, mind, and soul. And then to love our neighbor as ourselves, and to even love our enemies. And in the end, faith, hope, and love will remain. And the greatest of these that will never fail you and I is love. And so I want to be a part of a family where we fight for one another and not fight against each other. That we will not take a revelation or an understanding that we believe the Most High gave me, and to then use that pearl as a tool to then degrade our fellow brothers and sisters. And I share this with you today because when I left the school, I was called in because of 2 7th grade girls literally trying to kill each other for weeks. And in that meeting with this young lady that was very hardcore, she walked out the first time, and so then today I came back to try. With a different approach, a little different attitude on me. And we began to ask questions. And before our 30-minute meeting was over with, I couldn't hold back the tears because I asked this young lady, I said, what is something in your life that makes you sad? And she said, well, Mr. Stevens, she said, my life. And this 7th grade girl, tough, rough, couldn't control her eyes and could not control her head to hang, and she wept and wept. And for the second time in my life, before young people, I was not able to control me. And I say that to say that when I walked out, that's what One Love will always be about. That's what my family will be about. Is those of us going into these schools and into these places with these hurting people and loving them. Not judging, not condemning, because when she began to share with me the shoes she walked in and was only a 7th grade girl, I wept. So this is just a little testimony unto you, family, of the faithfulness of the Most High Yah, but to even understand a greater level of where my heart is and why I'm excited about this move to Atlanta. And by the way, in this move, there's cost. Several businessmen that I have never met heard about my mentoring and the things that I have done. And they have sent me a check that's in the mail that will be more than sufficient for me to be able to make this move and start up our first mentoring program in one of our schools in Atlanta. And so, yes, family, we will need each other. We need to be the feet to the Most High Yah's Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. We need not to stop and bicker or fight or disagree. We need to just live out faith, hope, and love. And that love will conquer all. It will lead us in the right direction. It will take us where our passion and our desire is, and that is at the feet of servanthood to the Most High Yah and his people. And together, we will overcome. Together. And sometimes we'll have to fight for each other and not give up, because we want each of us in this family to remain family. And we'll fight for and not fight against. And we'll take the precious revelation and the truth of the Most High Yah and use it as a beautiful pearl and not something to use as a badgering bat to combat and to fight. But it will be the miracles, signs, and wonders that we do when amongst those who the Most High Yah sends us to, who need love, who need hope. So, One Love, I get excited. Family, I can't wait until this new year, because it is this new year when the Most High Yah is going to officially begin to show his signs and wonders. And that new year in him is only but a couple months away. This is your brother from Chicago, from a place in One Love. Shalom, family.